This week on News Center 11, Joe Dow, Mike Jones, and with special reports, Ali Wolfson, Hillary Duchovny, Caitlin Richardson, Saher Jassani, and your weatherman, Matt Tornado Tenero.
Radnor's annual open house allows parents to step into their children's shoes.
And the high school activities fair is a smashing success.
Hello, and welcome to this year's first edition of News Center 11. I'm Mike Jones.
And I'm Joe Dow. We'll have those stories and more later on in the show, but top in Radnor Beat this week. A new year has begun at Radnor, and along with new students and staff, many changes have been made. Disciplinary, guidance, and academic programs have all undergone revision. The most major changes have occurred within the disciplinary system. Previously, track was the harshest disciplinary action available, and students would have an in-school suspension. This, however, turned out to be more of an incentive because students got out of class with hardly any repercussions. Now, early Saturday detentions are the worst disciplinary action. Also, early morning detentions were replaced by after-school detentions so that parents would not be inconvenienced and students could take the late bus. Lateness has also become more of a serious issue. The first 3 tardies are accepted. However, after 3 late arrivals, students start getting detentions with the result of a Saturday detention after 10 late arrivals. The guidance system has also been revised. Ms. Blair has replaced Ms. Tejada, and the alphabet system has been rearranged so that incoming freshmen might have a different counselor than an older sibling. Academics, the fundamental part of Radnor, have also undergone changes this school year. In previous years, students with special needs have been taken out of math and science courses to receive personalized attention. Starting this year, they will have science and math classes. However, there will be 2 teachers per class so that they receive a more complete and individualized attention. Overall, Radnor has undergone many new changes and improvements for the 2005-2006 school year.
The Big LM game in Spirit Week may not be until November, but preparations for the pep rally are well underway. The pep rally is a rally like no other, and this year will prove to be no exception. One of the highlights of the LM rally is the video. If you are a senior and you'd like to be in this year's video, make sure you're at one of the one and only filming taking place on Sunday, October 16th, between noon and 3 in the Radnor High School Black Box. For more details, please see Mrs. Crone in room 11.
Speaking of the LM video, if you are a senior football player, you need to report to the football field on Thursday, October 6th at 7 p.m. All players must be in full uniform. If you are not present, you will not be in this year's video. So write it in on your calendars and be part of this fun senior tradition.
Now, we go to your weatherman, Matt Tornado Tenero, with this week's weather. Matt?
Thanks, guys. I'm Matt Tenero, here with your weekend weather forecast. We're going to have a pretty sunny weekend for you with temperatures in the high 70s. Let's get to those temperatures now. Friday, we're going to have a high of 70 and a low of 49. It'll be partly cloudy with a 20% chance of rain. Saturday, it'll be 73 degrees is the high, 54 is the low, mostly sunny, and 20% chance of rain. Sunday, we'll have a high of 77, low of 59. It'll be partly cloudy that day, but a 0% chance of rain, so don't worry about those clouds. Monday, we'll have a high of 80, low of 59, partly cloudy with a 10% chance of rain. All right, so it looks like it should be a pretty nice weekend, and we're going to have a pretty nice week to come. I'm Matt Tenero, and that's your weekend weather. Keep on keeping on, Radnor. Back to you.
Thanks, Matt. We now go to this year's new movie reviewer, Hillary Duchovny, with a fun and interesting review of Zoolander. Hillary?
Thanks, Joe. This past summer, I had the chance to kick back and catch up on watching some of my favorite movies. Some of my favorites are old Hollywood classics like Casablanca, but others are more current. One of my all-time favorite movies is Zoolander, starring Ben Stiller. In Zoolander, Ben Stiller plays a famous male model named Derek Zoolander, who personifies the word superficial. But despite his misguided pursuit of fashion and fame, he has a good heart and wants to help children less fortunate than himself, which in the end he does, sort of. The cast of Zoolander was great, including Owen Wilson as Hansel, Will Ferrell as Mugatu, Christine Taylor as Matilda, along with a great special cameo from David Bowie. Zoolander is one of those movies where no matter how many times you've watched it, you still can't get enough. I would recommend Zoolander to anyone who still hasn't seen it. See you next week!
Thanks, Hillary. Don't go away. We'll be right back after these announcements.
Hey there. Hi! I haven't seen you before. Yeah, I just moved here. I'm new. Wanna hang out or something? 'Cause I have a feeling we're gonna be best friends.
Things can get pretty ugly when you're bored. In an after-school program, you can find something way better to do.
Jonesy kitty, Jonesy kitty, Jonesy cat. She is my kitty.
She is my Squiddy. She is my Jonesy. She is my Jonesy cat. She is my cat.
Things can get pretty ugly when you're bored. In an after-school program, you can find something way better to do.
Welcome back. We now go to Claire Mahoney with a report from the Fall Festival, which took place a few weeks ago. Claire?
Thanks, guys. I'm Claire Mahoney, and I'm here at the Radnor Fall Festival. There's a lot of stuff to do here. There's food, there's games, there's rides, there's music, and we're gonna have some fun today.
It's a beautiful day.
Go Eagles! Woo! So what's your name?
Dan,
How old are you, Dan?
10.
Are you having fun today here at the Radnor Fall Festival?
Yes.
What kind of stuff have you done so far?
The rock wall in 8.
You ate something and the rock wall. Wow. Tell us a little about the rock wall.
It has 3 levels and it's very easy.
It's easy. Oh, well, that's great. Well, we hope you have fun today. Thanks, Dan. So, Laura, tell me a little bit about what you did today.
Well, first I went on that spinny ride over there. Then I went on the Ferris wheel. Then I went on the big genie slide. And then I went on this moon bounce.
Oh, wow. Did you have a lot of fun so far? Well, good. Thank you for letting me talk with you. Taylor, and she's a member of the ABC House. Taylor, how did you get nominated to work here?
The ABC House told me to come at 4 to 5 to work my hour.
Nice. What stand are you working in?
The Radnor ABC stand.
Oh, well, that would make sense. Thank you, Taylor.
You're welcome.
Okay, Kevin, so you are part of the Boy Scouts. What troop are you?
284.
Oh, that's very cool. So you guys have a stand here today. What are you selling, and what's it for?
We're selling soda, all different kinds, and we're also selling water. $1 each, unless you want to make a donation. That goes to the hurricane relief.
Oh, so all the money you make today is going to go to the Hurricane Katrina relief victims?
Yep.
That's really nice of you. Does that make you feel really good?
Yep.
That's great. Thank you, Kevin. Dr. Cooper. Hi, Dr. Cooper.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Great, doing well.
So you're here at the Radnor Fall Festival. What are you most looking forward to seeing today?
Well, the first thing I did is I had my car washed by the middle school students and gave them a donation because they're raising money for Hurricane Katrina victims. So I was very happy to do that. And then there's a lot of people that you see really once a year out here, the Alumni Association and so many of the foundations. So just to say hello and see all the kids that are here as well.
Well, that's great. Thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Somebody catch one return. Here in the corner by the big building.
This is a check that 6 Wayne girls donated, and it's $3,000. What they did was they had a lemonade stand. Well, it was free lemonade and cookies, and people would donate money, and they raised $1,000, and then Wayne businesses tripled that. So they are donating $3,000 to the American Red Cross. Also, there's a blood drive on October 14th at Wayne Presbyterian Church from 1 till 7. Here I am with 6 girls who raised $3,000 for the American Red Cross for Hurricane Katrina relief. What are you guys' names and how old are you?
Ava Gagliardi and I'm 12. Lindsay Korzek when I'm 10.
Chloe Korzek when I'm 7. Julia Gagliardi and I'm 8. Elena Kozekwa, I'm 4.
This is Grace, and she's 2.
Okay, so can you guys tell me a little bit about what you did to raise that money?
For 2 weekends, what we did is we had a lemonade stand at the corner of our street, and the lemonade and cookies were free, but we asked for donations for the Red Cross, and we ended up raising $1,000, and then a company tripled it for us.
That's really, really great. Do you have anything else to say?
I'm really glad that we raised the money, and I feel really good.
That's great. Everybody's really proud of you girls. That's a very big accomplishment. As you can see, the Radnor Fall Festival was a huge success, and everyone here had a great time. This is Claire Mahoney. Back to you.
Thanks, Claire. Radnor High School is proud to announce that over this past summer, a number of upgrades were made regarding technology available to students and teachers in the high school. 3 computer labs received new computers, as did the library. The science and art departments also each received upgraded equipment and software. 8 new LCD projectors were purchased for various departments, and wireless access is being expanded throughout the building. Even our very own television studio is being rewired. A big thanks to Director of Instructional Technology Joan Cusano and the rest of the district technology team for their hard work improving the school's technological capabilities. We now go to Allie Wolfson with her opinion of the week. Allie?
Thanks, Joe. Hi, this is Allie Wolfson with my opinion of the week, and I think that the Radnor Raiders is a politically incorrect team name and should be changed. Lately, the NCAA has been trying to crack down on Native American mascots at colleges, although college teams try to justify their mascots by saying that the mascot is a tribute to Native American culture. However, this is not true. In every case, the mascot is another example of the whooping, tomahawk-chopping wild man that Americans have come to associate with Native Americans, instead of representing the proper dress and honoring their traditions. In addition to Native American mascots being a shameful stereotype of a very diverse group of people, using a culture for commercial reasons is outrageous and cheap. Some of the symbols used for high school or college football teams, such as specific feathers or ceremonial headgear, have religious significance to Native American tribes. These feathers are often pictured on products such as coffee mugs, assignment notebooks, and even toilet paper. I don't think any mainstream religion would like to see crazy fans waving around a big rubber cross or an inflatable Star of David. The various Native American cultures need to be respected as they deserve to be, and not used as mascots, which prevents these cultures from getting the respect they're entitled to. I'm Allie Wolfson for my opinion of the week. Feel free to disagree, and now, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Stick around. We'll be right back after these messages.
Find ways to make your home more defensible against wildfire. What have you got to lose? Except everything.
So how are freshmen holding up? We'll go to our new reporter, Caitlin Richardson, to find out. Caitlin?
Thanks, guys. Hi, I'm Caitlin Richardson.
Exploitation. The main characters are Justin Quayle, a low-level British diplomat played by Rafe Fine, and his strong-willed activist wife, Tessa Quayle, played by Rachel Weisz. While both gave great performances, Rachel Weisz is already being labeled as a serious Oscar contender this year. The plot line is complex and full of curves, which create suspense and surprise, and the character development of Justin Quayle is equally exciting. The second tale is about corporate greed and abuse in the testing of medicines. I won't say any more, but to those viewers who may think that the storyline is unbelievable, research the Tuskegee experiment. The movie is rated R, but it was tamer than most primetime television shows. The Constant Gardener shocked me, surprised me, and surprised me, but most importantly, it made me think. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Hillary. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages.
Excuse me. I've been getting mixed messages about women and violence. I need a little clarification.
Uncle Bill, how am I supposed to grow up to respect women when I have such lousy role models?
Boys are never going to approach you.
Can you help me reshape my attitudes towards women?
You need to teach them that violence against women is wrong.
What do you get when you cross a soprano with a cardiologist? Someone who'll sing their heart out. Just what they're doing at a local community theater. See, the Sopranos Choir and the Cardiologist Hospital contacted their community coalition and started a children's theater. They knew busy kids are less likely to try drugs. And that's music to everyone's ears. What can your group do? Contact your community coalition at helpyourcommunity.org. Because you get more
when you get together. Welcome back. We now go to Matt Tenero with this week's weather. Matt?
Thanks, guys. I'm Matt Tenero here with your weekly weekend weather. It's going to be a pretty horrible weekend. I'm going to tell you that right now. We've got lots of clouds and some showers on the menu for this weekend. Let's get down to the facts. Friday, we'll have a high of 77 and a low of 66. It's not going to be too bad temperature-wise Friday. However, 50% chance of showers, cloudy day, not a very nice day to end our week. Saturday, if possible, will be even worse, with 60% chance of rain and a little lower temperatures. 73 is the high, 57 is the low. Sunday, we'll have a high of 68. You can see it getting colder here, and a low of 53 with a few showers, but only a 30% chance of that. However, Sunday and Monday, it will still be cloudy, and that will continue all through the week. And on Monday, high of 69, low of 54 with a 30% chance of showers. So, like I said before, the keyword for this week, horrible weather. And on that happy note, I'm going to send it back to you guys. This has been Matt Tenero. Keep on keeping on.
Thanks, Matt. On Thursday, October 6th, the freshman class assembled in the auditorium for an information session called Make High School Count. A speaker informed the students of the importance of getting good grades right from the beginning and explained the significance of a GPA. The entire class was used to show the statistics of high school students that eventually attend and graduate from college. The freshmen were glad to be notified of such important information.
Last week, Radnor Township Superintendent Dr. Gary Cooper announced that all of the district schools will have a half-day off following the Radnor-Lower Merion football game, regardless of whether Radnor wins or loses. The action marks the end of a time-honored tradition in which high school students received a half-day off following a victory over the Lower Merion football team. Instead, November 7th will be an in-service day for teachers, during which the district's core planning team will give a report on its findings during the core planning team retreat in October. Though the move was mostly met with disapproval from the student body, the decision appears to be final for this year. It is unclear whether the traditional will be reinstated in future years.
On September 24th, close to 50 Radnor Township residents gathered at the Middle School Activity Center to talk about the school district's future. Ideas were gathered at the forum to help in the next step of the strategic planning process. The group discussed issues such as how do values and ethics fit in today's curriculum, and what is the purpose of education in today's society. Further meetings will be held on October 27th, where a team of about 30 residents and staff members will develop the new strategic plan for the district.
Well, that about wraps it up for this week's edition of NEWSCENTER 11. For Hillary, Matt, Allie, and all of us here at NEWSCENTER, I'm Elizabeth Blasey.
And I'm Mike Jones. See you next week, and you stay classy, Radnor.
Country boys don't rock and roll. Yeah, the record man told me so. You'll never get it on the radio. Why they trying to complicate the simple music that we make? Oh, cause if it moves my soul, I'm gonna keep on rolling, rolling. Hey, just wanna hear it.